Ever wondered if it's worth leveling up your ships and your officers? Well, why don't we go take a look? I'm Admiral Pegasus, and this is Star Trek Fleet Command. Hi everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So we're going to talk about leveling up your ships and also your officers. We will touch on that as well. And it's just something I decided to do because I just started thinking today, is it really worth leveling them up? I mean, is there any point to it? And the answer to that question is yes, there is, and we will go into that. Also, should we level them up? Again, yes, you should. More particularly your miners. And again, we're going to cover that. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut straight away to some screenshots of fcfc.space, courtesy of Ripper. So big shout out to Ripper, who's obviously put a lot of time in putting this together, him and his team. And as you can see, we've got the Meridian here. And this is isogen mining. As you can see, at level 1, when you leveling ships up, it starts off at just 2000%. Yeah, and then obviously you go all the way up to, well, that way even, go up to level 8, it's, what, 2175. So it does increase the mining speed. Now, as far as I'm aware, that is based on the base level mining, the ship's ability. So, and if we click to another screenshot, we're going to find the top end of the miner, because this is a tier 9 miner, and this is 3750, just level 38. Take it up to max out is 4300. So it does benefit to at least upgrade your miners. And what I mean by the base level, so if we just go into the construction bay, if it ever gets there. And well, my phone's been on a bit of a go slow today. So there's a Meridian, and obviously we're going to look, and if you take a look up there, 2000%. That's what it kicks out at. It kicks out 2000%, and that is level 1. So as you saw from the screenshots, level 1 is 2000, so it upgrades. Now I haven't got an isogen in my miner in my dock at the minute. Tell you what, let's change my feature over, shall we? And I shall show you. As you can see, I've got 2 tier 6 Meridians. I thought it's just going to mine isogen a lot faster, and I have leveled them both up. But as you can see across the bottom there is level 30, and take a look at this, 3150%, and that's level 30 at tier 6. So that's how much faster. So between level 1 and level 30, I've gone up by a whopping 1150%, and it means I can mine isogen a lot faster. Yeah, so obviously leveling up is absolutely beneficial. But the one thing is, it's not relegated to just miners, and I have got a miner here, and it is a Horizon. It's a tier 8 one. I've got one component left to do where I can send it to tier 9. I'm debating whether it's worth me doing that just to send it to tier 9. But what we're actually looking at is that bar across the bottom there. So as you can see, 32, got up to 33, and I should have actually clicked on there first. As you can see, level 33, 110%. For mining dilithium, because obviously the Horizon, and it's the one thing we all seem to forget, the Horizon is a dilithium miner. So level 33, 110%. Let's stick an extra 95k on that to go to 34. As you can see, it's gone up by an extra 5%. So that means it's going to mine dilithium at that 5% faster. Now, that is purely the ship's ability. It's not its mining overall mining rate. That is just the ship's ability. So is it worth upgrading this? Well, to be honest, if we don't mine dilithium, no, not really. But one day you might need to mine some dilithium. A couple of missions lately have been asking for us to mine dilithium. So you can mine dilithium in Latinum Mundi if you really, really, really want to. That 115% is actually going to help you on your mining rate. Now, I said this is not exclusive to miners. This can also go to warships as well. And if we click over to ship.d, oh hello. What meant to click on that, so we'll just get rid of that. As you can see, I've got a Kiera. Yes, it's tier 8. And look what I'm going to do. Ha-ha! It's only going to take 2 days to do, so I'll do that. You know what? I don't care. Now, normally say don't send these out because they're not worth it. To be honest, is it worth it? No, not really for the amount of power that it's going to get. But what I'm actually looking at is this ship's ability, and that's the armor breaker. As you can see, it currently stands at 26%. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this up to level 18, and then we'll look at it again. 27%. Now, yes, that is small. I'm not going to lie, it's small. It's the ship's abilities, but what it's going to do is that armor breaker is going to take that 27%, and as you can see on its stats, its armor piercing is 35,000, so it's going to increase that by 27%. So that's what, 270 per thousand, so 2,700, 6,000, 8,100. So it's going to add, we'll just say off the top of my head, an extra 8,000 to that. So it's going to increase it to 43,000 armor piercing, which is actually pretty good, and that is good against warships. So it can take on warships. It is an interceptor. It is designed to take on battleships. So, and obviously it does say watch out for explorers. Attack is armor piercing, defense is dodge because it moves fast, but that 27% increase to its armor, to its armor breaker means its armor piercing is going to go up. So, yeah, abilities like that are worth upgrading. But another ship, as well, would be worth a look at if we ever get there. Discovery. Now, as you can see, ship's abilities, mycelium harvesting. I've maxed mine out at 4,500%. So that means it's going to mine quite fast. Obviously, I can get a maxed out horizon with the Ferengi crew to mine faster than this thing. But it means I can go out, mine mycelium, get it done in record time, and get back with a load. So, is it worth leveling up these ship abilities? Yes. Should we do it? Yes, absolutely. But it's not just that bit. And I'll go back to the Kiera to show you. It's this bit, the below decks. As you can see, I've got level 45 still to fill up. If I take the anode, as you can see, level 20. This is another reason why it's also good to level up your ships, and you should do it. It means you get more officers available on the bottom row, and you can start working towards that 300% stats across the way there. Now, I know a lot of veteran players already know this, and we understand it, and that's the way it goes. But for the newer players who are trying to get their way through fast and get themselves up there to a decent level, trying to get that enterprise, or hell, trying to find their way to level 60 as fast as they can possibly go, do not negate the fact that you do need to level up your ships, because you need these. You do need to fill in this lower decks, and hence the reason why we've just had a lower deck site, so we can actually stick lower decks with some abilities on the lower deck to help increase our ship's activities, armor piercing, dodge, and things like that. So it is beneficial to fill up. Now, I know this is not the crew for the Kiera. This is my ultimate mining crew. I'm not gonna lie, this is the crew you want. This is the crew that mines. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually gonna show you this, right? Because he's synergied at the minute, he's giving me a base mining increase of 125%. Yes. Now, that is the one that drops your cargo. But, to me, that mining means I'm getting my crystal done faster, I'm getting my ore done faster, I'm getting my gas done faster. The only one I won't put it on is the G4 gas, because I mine that overnight and I ain't risking. I want it high enough, so which means I come back in the morning, I'm still mining, and I've still got a ship on the node, so I can make sure I can finish my dailies within a couple of hours of me coming back online. But this, like I said, that is my ultimate mining crew. I mean, their speed is immense. Put them on the Botany Bay, bloody hell. They can mine that data like it's no tomorrow. I'm struggling when it comes to Latinum though to actually see any benefit to this crew, but that's by the by. So, but yeah, leveling up your ships. Yes, get it done. Make sure you do. Keep on top of it as best you can. Now, where can you find these ship experience points? Well, grinding it out. Yep, grinding it out. And the one thing is, if you're really, really fortunate, you will find that there is actually some exocoms which can help with that one. So let's have a quick gander, shall we? There you go. This one here, as you can see in the middle of the screen, 1 hour, 100% ship XP. So for 1 hour, I can go out, grind hostiles with the Kiera, slap that on, well, slap it on before I leave the dock actually, and then use my disc to save times, use my disco to jump my ship, and then I'm doubling the amount of experience points my ship will gain. So there is this way to do it, encompassed with grinding it out. Just go out, blow hostiles up for the sheer hell of it. I mean, always check. I mean, when you do it, always check when you. So, let's find a ship. Right. So you see where the 1000 is. That is where your XP will show up at the end of combat to say how much experience points your ship has got. So that goes towards leveling up your ship. So keep an eye on that. The higher level system you are, the better points you're going to get. You are going to get better experience points though from killing warships, not player warships, red dots. So killing explorers, killing battleships, killing interceptors. Do not go for if you're literally leveling up your ship, do not go for traders. Avoid the traders at all costs. Traders are primarily for your reputation, your faction reputation, but we'll cover that in another video. So yeah, that's literally the best thing. Another way as well is also, like I said, is grinding out. Is you can, if you're really, really lucky, you can get some in these Pve chests. So we'll open up this batch and see what we get. So right, so I've got none in that one. Maybe it's because I've not been to Tiger Core yet today, but I have been out hunting. So no, you haven't got them in here. But what you have got in here, and this is going to actually sink in perfectly to moving on to the next part of the video, which I want to cover very quickly, is Officer XP. Yes, you can go out and grind Officer XP. There are certain areas where you can get it faster, and that is the Separatist systems and Tiger Core. You can get it a lot faster in there, not a problem. So yeah, where the Separatist systems, we'll just actually cover that one. So we don't want that screen, do we? So let's have a look. Boom, boom, boom. If the game ever keeps up. Android, you gotta love it some days. So if here we go. Right, let's get rid of them. Here we go. Right, so with the exception of that system, the other three is the systems you're gonna need for Officer XP. So you go there, clean them out as hostiles, clean out as much as you can, and you're going to get some Officer XP. Also, another good place to farm, as I said, is Tiger Core. these beauties kick out Officer XP like there's no tomorrow. I think I've something like, when I've really been grinding, I've pulled the 50 boxes, I've got like over 100, 200,000 Officer XP just from farming these. So, but these do not go towards ship XP. You might get a drop in your Pve chest of ship XP, but you won't actually get what you get for ship grinding is actually pretty crap. Now, we said we're going to cover into Officer XP, and we've already started. So, again, is it worth leveling the officers up? Yes, it is. And I'm going to pick an officer that's still got some. Here we go. So, as you can see here, obviously this one's going to cost Kuma. It's going to cost me 1.29 million Officer XP. These are very expensive in Officer XP, but Officer XP is one of the easiest XP levels. The experience points of the officer ones are the easiest to get. And as you can see, with all the green dots on the side there, is what my officer will go up when I level him up. So if I press that, all his stats increase, and then it shows me up the next level as well. And we get a little animation to say that he's been beamed up and back down with a new level. So as you can see, he's gone to 26, but as well, keeping these stats up as well is also a biggie. The higher the stats, the better your officer is going to be when you put it on ship. The better its stats will display below deck, the quicker you can make that 300% with G3s. What G4 and G5 are for the top house, I haven't got a clue. I'm guessing G4 will be a 350%, I think, or is it 500? It's something like that, somewhere in there. G5, not got an absolute clue what it is to make those ships max out. But another thing as well is the away teams. When you go do away teams, these obviously help with your chance of success. So the better their stats, the better chance of success. And you can also gain some ship experience in the away teams. Now we'll actually quickly flick over there and have a look. You can get the officer XP and you can get the ship XP. So it's sort of a buy one get one free sort of thing. Well, actually no, it's not buy one get one free. Where did I get buy one get one free from? It's not quite that. But so I mean, I don't think I've got any right now. No, I haven't. So what was in this one? I don't think there was any in it. Oh no, it wasn't. It was just them. That was it. But you can get ship. You can definitely get ship XP here because I've definitely seen it before, and I go after it every single time, especially Latinum. But yeah, so you do have various places where you can find the ship XP, but it's up to you. At the end of the day, I personally would say yes, level your officers up. Yes, level your ships up. Get them as good as possible, because it does help their ship abilities. It does help your officers. And well, just for argument's sake, I'll show you an officer when it comes to stats. So let's get rid of them. Okay, so we've got officers here where they're at various levels, and you can tell by the level, by what they are, by the numbers at the bottom of their experience points and everything. So, and then this one's taking defense. That's one of these stats. So if I went for defense officers, it's going to display these in order of the defense stats, which means I've got a higher probability of completing. So the higher the stat, the better. And just for argument's sake, here's Chekhov. So he's going to give me 40%. And obviously he was quite low down the rankings. Now if we put Merrick in there instead, knocks it up to 75%. That's because of the defense stat. The higher it is, the better chance of succeeding at this mission you're going to have. So, if this video was any of help to you, obviously smash that like button. If you like the video in general, just smash the like button. Also, don't forget to comment in the section down below. Have I missed anything with this? Or do you think it's worth spending all those XPs on the ships and the officers? let me know in the comment section down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the video. Oh, also, usually there is a good time to do Officer XP and Ship XP at the same time. It's an event called Domination. It's usually included in that. Also, spending Officer XP is one of your daily events in the daily tab, which you'll find at the top right hand corner of your screen. If the camera ever gets there. There we go. Back out. So, up here in the events tab, go into your daily events and you'll find Officer 1's yeah, that's the only one. That is spending Officer XP. At the minute I've got Recruit Officer, so which means it's really not going to show you much. Ship, Research, Officer Event. Here we go, here's one. Level up officers. Spend Officer 1 Officer XP for 1 point. And by the looks of it, I missed this. Yep, I missed this. And I can get materials and resources for doing this event. Now, I forgot about that. I didn't do this. So, which means I got none of that. So, there are certain times where it's best to actually spend the Officer XP and the Ship XP. So, work it out safely what's best for you. What is best for your gameplay? Is it just getting it up there now, or is it using it in events so you can get additional rewards for doing it? I do. I normally do this event. Anyway, time for me to shoot off. I've got Star Trek Strange New Worlds to watch. So while I'm editing, I'm going to go watch that. Because it takes a long time to buffer some stuff. So which means I've got plenty of time to sit and enjoy it with my feet up and a cold one. Don't know what cold one it will be yet, but we'll see. It might be just juice. Anyway, this is Admiral Pegasus saying stay safe and live long and prosper. I'll see you on the next video.